Hi everyone, today we're going to have a look at creating a boundary around your area of interest that might not be such a area of interest with a lot of information available. So the first thing I'm going to do is head to my map tab and open a new map. And once we're on the new map, I'm going to have a bit of a look here at Brisbane City, which is where I currently am. Now, there's a lot of information for Brisbane City, but there's not that much information for places on the outskirts of Brisbane City. For example, if we look down here in this Ipswich area, we've got places like Swanbank and Ripley, which are quite new areas. So if we take Ripley as an example, let's say that this is the area that I was wanting to get a boundary for. Now, if you searched in the ArcGIS Online account, Ripley boundary, you're probably not going to get anything because Ripley isn't a very common place. So there's not a lot of data on it. So what can we do about that? Well, we can go to the Add button, browse layers, make sure that our drop down's in ArcGIS Online, and search Queensland boundaries or Queensland suburbs. It's completely up to you what you want to search. Now, you can see that there's a few layers here, and this one right here is actually from Esri, Australia, so we're going to go ahead and add that to the map. Now, I've already added it just for ease of quickness there. And so you can see that we've got this nice pink layer of every single suburb in the whole of Queensland if I zoom out. But if I zoom back in, and we stay around that Ripley area, we can click on it and see that it's now highlighted in this turquoise colour. Now, the pop-up has brought the object ID to my attention, 707. So if this is my area of interest that I want to focus all my attention on, what I can now do is go over to this filter icon on the right-hand side, add a new filter, and ensure that the object ID is specifically 707 for Ripley, and save that. Now we can see that the only thing highlighted on our entire map is our area of interest in Ripley. Now let's say that you have got your area of interest, but now it's opaque and you can't see through it. What do we do about that? Well, we can go over to the Styles tab on the right-hand side, and we can choose our styling option. Now, we can have a look at the transparency here and make it transparent if you still want that pink sort of style. Or we can go ahead and give it an outline. So maybe we want like a strong magenta-y kind of color. Maybe we want a really kind of dotted line around it. And maybe we want the fill color to be completely empty. So now we've got this bright pink line around our Ripley area, and we can adjust the outline width, we can mess around with it so that it's really apparent where we're working. Once we're happy with it, we can press done, and now we've got a perfect boundary around our area of interest. What we can do now is search other things. So maybe you're looking at childcare centres, maybe you're looking at health organizations or doctors or something like that. And now what you can do is see everything that's within your boundary, click on it, and again, the object ID is the same, and you can simply filter them out. You can filter them out. So you can filter everything to just show suburbs of town, which would be Ripley, or postcodes. And as you can see now, you've got a perfect example of a boundary area only showing the information that you want to show.